this is Trisha Cannon. Welcome to Rise Above It tip number 2, how to overcome mental and physical illness and disease. The number one thing you need to know is that you are a being of light. We knew this anciently. We depicted it in all of our art. But this light and knowledge got lost, especially when Western medicine moved in. We now have scientific machines that can see our auras and our light. These are called biofield imagers. They can see what makes us brighter and what makes us dimmer. When we eat fruits and vegetables and grains that received light from the sun, then our light grows brighter. When we intake substances such as tobacco, drugs, alcohol, processed foods, fast foods, pretty much the American diet, well, that's when we grow dimmer. In fact, these substances create holes in our auras so that our light just leaks out of us, just like this picture of the smoker's hand. The thing that creates the most holes in our aura, and the number one most important thing to not do, is to think negative thoughts. Let's go back to Physics 101. All things are made of matter and energy, including the things that we can't see, like our thoughts and emotions, which travel in waves. The positive ones are fast and high frequencies. The negative thoughts and emotions travel so slow that they get stuck in our bodies and they create blockage for us. Our cells are made up of 99% empty space, which really isn't empty. They are filled with those invisible energies, such as our emotions and our thoughts. Physicists say that 100% of mental illness is created by these trapped emotions, and 90% of physical illness is created by these trapped emotions. So all illness is first created spiritually with our thoughts, which means that we can uncreate them with our thoughts. Now, fear and faith are the most powerful thoughts of all. They act like the most powerful magnets on the earth. They attract what we fear or what we have faith in right to us. Now, in the Bible it says that God created the earth with the power of His Word, and that we are His children. Well, we are creating our own lives and all of our circumstances with the power of our words and our thoughts. They are broadcast out like radio waves to the whole world, and people feel them and treat us accordingly. Remember, an object at rest stays at rest until acted upon. That's why when an angry person enters a room, his waves go out and bump into our particles, and pretty soon everyone in the room is feeling agitated. The same thing when a happy, excited person enters the room. Then everyone feels uplifted. There is an experiment done by Dr. Emoto in Japan on water. He took some water and he said, "I hate you, I'm going to kill you, you make me sick." It turned into this really mucky, dark, yucky stuff. Then he took some other water and said, "Thank you, I love you, I appreciate you." And that water turned into these beautiful white crystal patterns. This is some water before a prayer, and this is the same water after a prayer. Now, our bodies are made up of 80% water. So if our words are this powerful, just think of what we are doing to ourselves and others. Now, Western medicine focuses on the 1% of us that is physical and visible, and they applied chemistry to fix the problem, which doesn't really fix it. It just makes our bodies darker and more toxic. The good news is we now have the opportunity to heal the other 99% of us by applying physics, which is also considered energy medicine. Now, energy medicine has been around forever. The Chinese call energy chi, and India and Tibet call it prana. In the Jewish tradition, they call it yosad. The Iroquois call it oranda, and the Christians call it the Spirit, or the light of Christ, which is in all of us. So whatever religion you are, this is a spiritual work, and more Western medicine doctors and PhDs are admitting that, quote, "We have missed out on 99% of reality and healing potential by leaving spirituality out of medicine." Now, I have been an energy practitioner for the last year, and I've discovered that, yes, energy healing is a million times more effective than Western medicine, but it is still only addressing the physical manifestation of the spiritual DNA, which is why I made my first video. So go back and watch that, and then you'll know how to fix everything. Thanks for watching.